Yeah, I happened to be standing beside Mario last weekend while we were waiting for this Hall of Fame announcement to be made. One, I like him.
Mhm.
Two, he is a real racer in every sense of the word. I mean, obviously he could drive, but it is his life. Um, and I think he's optimistic, too optimistic about that it's going to work out okay. He thinks the American Justice Department, which cares about things like that in America, will come to the rescue. And I think that's not realistic. Certainly, the whole thing got off to a bad start when Michael went Formula One racing and didn't stay in England,
Mm.
commuted back to the States. And I mean, there's some real prejudice there against those guys, no question. And new Brits can be difficult, and and know much more about us, much more than us Americans about motorsports. I'm trying to be a little sarcastic.
I get it. Don't worry.
And you can say the same thing about the French, and it's hard to be an American in that business, and I think that's a lot of it. I really do.
Well,
It's not legitimate complaints about the quality of the people involved or the ability of the people involved.
well, putting my American hat on, I think that the Brits and the French and the Italians and literally the FIA stroke Paris that runs the sport itself is going to be hoisted by its own petard if it continues to have that attitude. Because when you look at Williams, American owned, when you look at McLaren, CEO'd by an American, when you look at Haas, an American team, when you look at Andretti coming in, and obviously Liberty Media, the American owners, this is becoming an American owned and pervade sport. We've got 3 races here in the USA this year alone, and like I said, the popularity has gone through the roof. So maybe the winds may finally change in the next 5 years, or am I dreaming?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I hope it happens in time, for the Andretti's, but we'll see.